Good morning. Welcome to your Thursday morning, early morning intuitive guidance. Again, I had to check and see what day it was. Welcome, welcome. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's kick-ass coach and psychologist, here with some words of wisdom for our day. And we have the Virtues Reflection cards again, which is a lovely deck. Good morning, Lucy. Welcome. Glad you're here. And looks like someone else has popped on. Up. Oh, we have poor connectivity today, so we'll have to see how well this hangs in there. Good morning to Beth. Good morning to, I'm not sure who else popped on. So, but glad you're all here. Glad you're all here. And again, we'll see if I have a little bit of shaky connectivity, if we actually can hold the signal for the duration. We'll see how this goes. Setting intentions. Good morning, Gwen. Welcome. Glad you are here. Good morning, Mel. Fabulous. Welcome, welcome. Glad everybody's here and ready to have a new thought to think about. So I was working, good morning, Ruth Ann. Glad you are here. I was working on a little blurb. I have a VA, a virtual assistant, Morgan, who is helping me branch out into Instagram. And she was explaining to me that usually you have a little blurb below your image that captures in a nutshell what it is that you do. Do you want to know how hard that is to do? So I was messing around with a description that someone had written for me. Good morning, Duneen. Glad you are here. And I just loved how she captured the verve, the energy of who I think I am. So I just want to read it to you because I think it's kind of fun. It says, Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum is a holistic coach and clinical psychologist who believes people are capable of far more than they think they are. She's a down-to-earth person with an expansive energy. She invests a lot of herself in working with people, is highly committed to your success, and helps you commit to yourself at that same high level. She can create a big space for you to confront your major resistances, the last big barriers to your inevitable success. She is a master of discernment, able to hit the core of what needs addressing, and has the tenacity to go there with you and the grit to get you through it. Good morning, Cindy. I just thought, and we had only had a couple of conversations, I just thought she did an amazing job. She's a master of discernment. I thought she did an amazing job. Her name is Terry Turns. She works at UWGB. I just thought she hit it right on the head in terms of who I was. So I took some of those words and kind of tweaked them into that little sentence that's supposed to go beneath my image on Instagram. So if some of you are Instagrammers, at some point soon you may be seeing more stuff coming through from me on there. And it's kind of nice to hand over a lot of that stuff, the social media maintenance stuff, to a VA who's young and gets all this stuff and enjoys what she's doing. So if any of you need a VA, let me know. I can hook you up with her because she is fabulous. So, Virtues Reflection cards, that is what we have for today. Good morning, Judy. Oh, and I wanted to tell you also, I am traveling today. I am going to the Yup, and it is the annual migration of the monarchs. They come in the hundreds, if not thousands, to Peninsula Point on Stonington Peninsula and gather there. And when the winds are right, they take off for Mexico. It is astounding to see them. And I had a friend actually who met me there once. She had come from Green Bay and she stomped over to me and she said, "There are no butterflies here." I said, "Come on." So we went over to the cedar trees. They're all hanging on the cedar trees, but their wings are closed, so you don't see them if you don't know what you're looking for. So I said, just wait. And at some point the clouds broke and the sun shone across the trees and all of their wings opened. It was magical. It was absolutely magical. Fabulous. Yes, let's do that. I'll get you her contact information, Lucy. That would be great. Her name is Morgan. So, good morning, Janine. Glad you are here. So, we do an annual blessing for the monarchs to send them on their way, and that is going to be today at 5 o'clock Eastern time up there. So if you want to send some good juju for the butterflies, feel free. So anywho, my point in saying that is I'm not sure if tomorrow morning I'll be doing YEMIG or not. I'm hoping to borrow a card deck from my friend Sue, with whom I will be staying. And so if so, and then it might end up seeming like an hour earlier than usual because they're on Eastern time. But hopefully I can do it. If not, I miss a day, and then I will definitely be back the following day. So, Virtues Reflection cards by the Virtues Project. And our card for today, Perceptiveness. Perceptiveness. When was the last time you even thought about being perceptive? It's not usually a word we toss around much, or a concept we think about. Yes, Mel, it is absolutely magical when there are thousands of monarchs flying around, and they tag a lot of them because they're tracking their travels. And after he who shall not be named put up a border wall and messed up their habitat, we were concerned that it was going to have a huge negative impact on the monarch population, but they seem to be doing okay. They seem to be doing okay. So they put little stickers on their wings that, and then assess if they're male or female. You can tell by the pattern on them. And there's tons of kids around, and they love watching all the butterflies take off. And when they will swoop with a net, and so if you put butterfly migration, Abigail, you might be able to find some of the video. I'll see if I can find the video from my friend Carol, which is absolutely fabulous, and I'll try to post that in the feed this morning so that you can at least get a little bit of a glimpse of what it is like. It is just amazing. So, perceptiveness, back on track. I'm all over the place this morning. Perceptiveness, a couple of nice deep breaths. Just settling into right here, right now. Creating some focus. And our word is perceptiveness. Perceptiveness is clarity of insight. Clarity of insight. It is being observant of what is beneath the surface and looking for a deeper meaning. When we are perceptive, our understanding is intuitive and discerning. There's that word discerning again. Love that. We slow down into awareness. Isn't that a beautiful sentence? We slow down into awareness. We perceive the nuances of meaning in an idea or a situation. Thank you, Cindy. Much appreciated. We strive to see what is truly going on. We are thoughtful and considerate. Above all, we offer others the gift of feeling heard and understood. We are mirrors to their souls. And we've talked about that, holding up a mirror so someone else can see their own reflection. And some people are open to seeing that reflection. Other people, thank you for that one too, Cindy. I love that one. Thank you. Abigail, I appreciate it. That one's a good one, isn't it? We slow down into awareness. So when we hold up that mirror, when we reflect something back to someone, they may or may not want to see it. That's okay. That's okay. We're merely being perceptive. We're merely being discerning. If we get the sense that someone does not want to see it, we can let that go. We can move on from our training yesterday. We can move on. If someone, what was the saying? A closed mind. Can't quite remember it. I'll bet Cindy remembers it. It was something about a closed mind doesn't perceive, or something along that line. Isn't willing to learn. I don't know. But something in that regard. And we can then let that go. We don't need to dog something that isn't ours to dog. Okay? The quote is by Hans Margolis. I love this.